Also, I forgot about this. This is also plastic here. It's very nice. Here is the selector's lever. It moves kind of easily, so if you're switching between from semi and auto, make sure it goes into place, because if it's in halfway like that, it might like when I fired, it like sometimes did full auto, sometimes did semi, so just make sure it's in place, because it doesn't really click hard into place, as you can tell here. Alright, let's go to the other side. Alright, this is plastic here. It's fake, it really doesn't do much. Just there for looks. Body pins, as you can tell, are here and here. Those are in place. I took them out once just because my gearbox locked up, but I fixed that easily. Now, here's an issue that I had. This dust cover here is not what came with the gun. This is a new dust cover. Be extremely careful with the one you got on, which the one that comes with the gun. There's a top piece here. I wonder if I can zoom in a little bit. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a little pin right there, right at the tip of my finger. That broke off because of, after a few times just adjusting the hop up, it cracked completely off, and then I'll just sit there and down. Personally, I think that gets a little bit annoying, just having it down like that and having that silver show. I think a few times because I was out, because that silver showed up, and that's what they caught on the glint of it. Here's the magazine release, which a magazine fits extremely nice in there. There's a little wobble, but it's manageable. It's not going to be like the JG614 where it's going to be a little bit of force to put in and out. Also, I have an AMP red-green dot scope on it. I got it for $80 off of Airsoft GI. It's really nice. Personally, I like the ACOG style a little nicer, because if you have it on the carry handle mount, I think it sits a little bit high, and you're kind of fighting with it all match, deal with it. And so yeah, there it is from there. I mean, I tried looking in the camera before, but it really didn't work too well. Here, I'll see if you can see it now. You can kind of see it. It's not the greatest thing of all, but I mean, it does get pretty bright. That's on the highest level of red. Then we're gonna go over to green. Yeah, as you can tell, that's extremely bright. That's off. Also on that ACOG, it is made out of all metal. I mean, this thing is rugged. This thing is tough. Now, for some of you that have the A2 style receiver, that's the one where the carry handle cannot come off, and you like the ACOG, you can take this bottom part off and mount it on there. It probably sit a little high, but that's whatever you like, how to sit it. And when I ordered mine, I had a little trouble with it. Airsoft GI was kind enough, they called up and they said, hey, there's a little bit of grease in there. So when it arrived, yes, there was grease on the front lens here and the back here. As you can tell, these come off, so you can take it apart. That's what I did. I rubbed a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it, came right off. Now here's the front of the scope. Personally, I kind of like it. Looks nice. Not too shiny. It's not going to stick out as bad as some people think. I like it, personally. I used this in a few matches. Rate of fire is decent. You're not going to burn through ammo like there's no tomorrow, but you're also not going to be shooting, pistol slow. It's in the medium range. It's not going to be totally slow and totally outgunned. I did the poor man's chrono, and Airsoft GI approved of it when they put it in the box, about 350 FPS. Now that's, I say, pretty decent, because some CQB fields only allow for a 350 FPS limit, and so I like it personally how it is. Also, The barrel up here, that is a 6.04 tight bore. That's what it comes standard with. And I have to say, it is pretty accurate about at 20-25 yards out. So that's about 75 feet to 100 feet, depending on when you're shooting and how you're shooting and all the wind and whatnot. I like it. I play a lot of woodland, and I couldn't ask for a better gun for it. This was my review on Classic Army M15A4 Tactical Carbine Sportline.